That word YouTube is Lusky. You watching Lusky Views. We back again with another one, man. Go ahead, like and subscribe real quick. Go ahead, tap that button, man. Shit, we back again with another one though. We got Trap Lil Ross talking about top 5, man. Say the hit out here claiming his work. The guy that stabbed top 5 in the neck, sliced his neck. He claiming his work, man. And Trap Lil Ross got the update. You feel me? So we finna go ahead and get into that real quick.
Trap more gang. It has been nearly 2 weeks since Toronto Demon, the mayor, the president of Toronto, Top5, was unfortunately slashed in London. Okay, this has been a story that's been ongoing for a while, but everything's gone kind of quiet on the northern front. I'm going to say northern front for all my Torontologists. All right. Everybody's waiting for the Top5 update. Nobody has heard. He was supposed to go live with Neon last week. It's been a whole week plus since we were supposed to see Top5 pop up with Neon. We ain't seen him. Nobody's seen him. Top5 is absolutely nowhere to be found. But I'm going to give you a tiny little update today because there's some new information that's been circulating in the last week that's got things looking a little bit crazy. Okay, it's got things looking a little bit crazy. Now, if you saw my previous video on this channel, all right, you would have seen, okay, let me pull this up. You would have seen that there was a theory going around, all right? There was a theory, there was a little theory or two going around that the person that may well have been responsible for the slashing of Top5, all right, might have been disgruntled crypto, I don't know if billionaire, disgruntled crypto multi-millionaire international criminal. All right, I'm going to call him. Okay, this guy's CEO
I know they
Julian.
get gangsta out there.
The rumor was in this video. All right, the rumor going around was that Julian had paid for the hit on Top5. You see that there? You see that in the glorious thumbnail that I put together. The word on the street was that Julian might have paid for this hit on Top5. Now, I broke that down in this video. I looked at this whole multi-million-dollar crypto scam where, you know, allegedly Top5 had a run off on Julian in Dubai for several $1 million.
Damn.
Apparently, that's how Top5's living the high life. When Adam22 pulled up on Top5 in Toronto, he said he was blowing money fast like BMF. Okay, he was blowing money like Big Meech. And he was saying, I don't know how Top5 got so much bread. Maybe it's Julian's bread. Maybe it's music bread. Maybe it's steak or kick money from Drake. Who knows? But people, new information has emerged and it's looking a little bit crazy. Okay, a video went round, all right, showing, you know, one of the most popping and successful rappers to come out of Toronto, Pressa, big press machine, on the phone with Julian himself. And this is crazy, okay? This is going around on the Torontology subreddit. It's going around a few other places. And it is a clip of Pressa on the phone with Julian, and they're saying Julian's taking credit for the hit, all right? He's on the phone with Pressa. He's allegedly taking credit for the hit, and these two are chopping it up. So clearly there's no love, there's no bad blood between Julian and Boondog and Pressa. Julian even says in the video he's been running he's been running Boondog's music back. And I got to say, I'm a big fan of Boondog's music too. Boondog is a fire rapper. He is hard, just like Pressa. He's the more street version of Pressa, right? Pressa's the more family-friendly, if you can call it that, for some real, you know what I'm saying, the real goons from Toronto. But Boondog's the slap.
Look, I ain't hip to none of these Toronto rappers, man. Y'all let me know in the comment what's going on with who, man. Who the hardest out of Toronto, man. Drop it in the comments.
Slightly more bloody, ganged off version of Pressa, you know what I'm saying? But I like both of them. And yeah, this clip's going around and it's a little crazy. So let's just check it out. You can tell me what you think.
Hey. Yo, I've been listening to Boondog lately. You know that song? Bricks for the low, bricks for the low. Ops plus ops equals more ops to minus. It was a little crony voice.
Even bumping that.
That shit's hard.
Yeah, I never knew you got hitters in UK.
I'm an innocent man.
That's what I said.
Yo, what you saying, man? What you saying?
What you saying, my boy?
I'm chilling, bro. I'm just, you know,
living the life.
I have no eyebrows. No, you're not seeing my crib, you little fuck. Toronto.
Crib looking nice, man.
You're gonna get me killed, eh? Yo,
Nah,
keep
man,
the
you know
Richie,
my
eh?
boy, fam.
Show the Richie, eh? Benny the jeweler, eh? Yo,
Let me see. Whoa, that shit's hard.
what are you
What is
rocking?
that?
A rollie.
My shit's in the crib.
Where are you?
I got the rainbow.
Are you on the block right now?
The skeleton. I have the skeleton.
So you heard it, man. Pressa said, yo, I didn't know you had hitters in the UK. All right. And Julian, he said, I'm an innocent man. He burst out laughing. I ain't seen this guy laugh this hard since before he got scammed for multiple millions of dollars.
Bricks for the low, bricks for the low. Plus, ops, he put more ops than minus. It was a little crony voice.
Even bumping that.
That shit's hard.
I ain't gonna lie, man. If y'all know anything about crypto, man, go ahead and just learn a little something. I ain't gonna lie. I ran into something decent, man. I blew my shot though. You feel me? Ran into 100K and then snatched my bread out. I know. You feel me? I know. But look, I thought it was gonna go way higher than that, but that's a story for another day, man. Fuck it.
I never knew you got hitters in UK.
I'm an innocent man.
Now, to me, that's looking kind of crazy, to be honest. Like, I was still on the fence. A lot of people saying Presser's crew were involved in this situation. People saying UK man's involved. This is the first thing I've really seen where it's like, yo, he laughing, he happy, he looking like he might have got back. He looking like he might have got his lick back.
He most definitely looking
and
like he
Julian
just dropped
definitely ain't
some
short of money
cheese
because that
on
watch
him.
that he's wearing, people, that is no joke, right? That watch that he's shining is no joke, okay? I'm pretty sure I know what watch this is, all right? I'm a real watch head, but I'm pretty sure this is, all right? Hang on, let me look this up. I'm pretty sure this is a mad exclusive piece. Hang on. It's looking like a Rolex Daytona with the ruby diamonds. I swear I've seen this like once or twice before, but that's a very rare. Is it this one? Is it the pink Rolly? Check this out. He's clearly not short of bread, all right? Because look at this. We're seeing it's looking like a Rolex Daytona with a red or the pink diamonds around it. It could well be this. This is looking like $100,000, all right? I believe this is it's there. See that? $98,000, something like that. I don't know if it's the pink dial or if it's a different one, but my bro Julian, defo, not short of bread. Okay, it doesn't matter how many millions Top 5 ran off. It's looking like he's got his bread. So I'm seeing this thinking, yo, Julian might really be the real gangster out here. You know what I'm saying? Julian might be the real hitter. So everybody in the comments of this video saying they're about to finesse another 6 million from him now. They're about to run off with another 2 million. Yeah, okay, BFR, we know you did it. You're trying to blame Julian, like so manipulative. That dude Presser's so good at manipulating and snaking. What are the chances? 3 of them in the video. Right, listen, right? Look, there's a lot of different things. People saying he looks like Mark Zuckerberg. I think he's the demon Mark Zuckerberg. This is Mark Zuckerberg if you grew up on O Block, all right? That's what I'm thinking of this guy, okay? Julian's looking like Mark Zuckerberg if he had a few hitters on the payroll. All right. But what's interesting, okay, so what's all talk about this guy being dead? I'll keep it real. I heard the same Reddit rumor. I mentioned it in my video. There was a rumor that Top 5 might have taken Julio out of the game. Julian, he's still here. He's still outside and he's apparently calling hits. It's a little bit crazy, okay? It's a little bit crazy, all right? They're saying they robbed him for 6 million.
Damn.
I'm not sure if it's true, right? People are going back and forth. Look, they're recounting the whole story. People are saying they went to Dubai, partied, and gained Julian's trust. Probably lasted a week before Julian KO'd one night, and either Top 5 or someone else transferred about 5 to 6 million from his crypto wallet to theirs. Once it happened, Top 5 booked the flight back to Toronto with the pink Richard Mille that I'm guessing they also took from him, and that quite literally was the start of Top 5 and being out there. Now, that's interesting, right? Because if Top 5 ran off with the pink Richard Mille, and now allegedly after this hit, you've got Julian flexing the pink diamond Rolex Daytona. That could be a message to Top 5, right? You run off with the pink Richard Mille, I bounce right back. I got 100K on a new Daytona. You know what I'm saying? He might have been hitting that timer on the Daytona. He might have been hitting that chronograph like Walter White, waiting for the hit to go down. You never know, man. You never know, for all my Breaking Bad fans out there. But look, other people have actually been speaking to Julian. So shout out my guy Friday, man. Ricky Dredd from We Love Hip Hop Canada. All right, he actually was on the phone with CEO Julian, okay? He wouldn't tell me what they spoke about. I saw this, I said, that's crazy. What's the latest? He wouldn't tell me what they said. There might be an interview on the way. But I tell you what, this is a whole other watch. This is another Patek Philippe, all right? Iced out, probably factory diamonds with the chocolate face, right? That might be another 200K right there. So Julian's not short of bread. All right, he's watched off. And this skull tattoo on his face, I'm not going to lie. I don't know if he got this recently or if this was already there, but it doesn't look fresh, to be fair. He looked like he'd had this. But I think somebody that's got this tattoo is not playing games. If you got this tattoo and this watch together on the same hand, you're not to be trifled with. That's all I'll say. looking
That
like
boy
a
told him
straight
not to be
demon, right?
trifling
Looking like a
with.
straight demon. People
Fuck
saying he
yourself.
thinks that tat makes him look tough. I think the tat makes him look tough, all right? People saying shout out to Friday. He's the only one from the city putting on for podcasts. I'm not going to lie. Keep going, fam. You know Screwface Capital full of haters and trolls because we're born this way, but deep down we got love for you, famo. We're just rude. Listen, shout out to Friday, man. Ricky Dredd. You know what I mean? I've been told there's apparently a civil war going on in Toronto between the Torontologists, all right, and Torontology. Okay, there's a whole new subreddit that's been started. There's now battling subreddits. It's a whole thing. Okay, I'm rocking with both subreddits. I'm neutral in here. But if you want to keep up on a next level with this whole Toronto beef, you might want to tap into Torontologists as well as Torontology. But it's all crazy. Okay, we still not heard from Top 5. I'm trying to find out what's going on. And I just, you know what I mean? Like, I might have to get on the phone with Julian, okay? But listen, meanwhile, okay, a lot of people are saying when Top 5 does finally resurface and come back, he's going to come back looking like 50 Cent. He's going to come back with one of the most phenomenal runs in Toronto street music in general that we've ever heard, right? And my guy, Take a Phone, Big Take 600, all right? 600 Take a Phone. He's popped out and he's saying the same thing. He's saying, yo, when Top 5 pops back out, he really coming back like 50 Cent. They tried to take him out. I don't know. Is getting shot 9 times worse than getting slashed all the way across your throat? In some ways it's worse. In some ways it's not as bad. But yeah, let's see what Take a Phone saying about.
Drop that in the comments, bro. Would you rather get shot 9 times or would you rather get your motherfucking throat slashed? That's a bad motherfucking decision to be making. You heard me? I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I don't fucking know. You hear me?
Tried to do that, went for the gusto. He wasn't fucking around. He tried to kill Top 5, folks.
No cap.
And Top 5 already a troll, folks. He finna be out here like 50 Cent on BD. Folks finna be out here like 50 Cent, folks. I ain't even gonna lie, folks. He finna be out here like 50 Cent, folks. Y'all can't tell me no different, folks. On BD, he finna be out here like 50 Cent. Folks finna drop a mini man on their ass and everything, folks, on BD.
That shit
tried to
better be
kill
hard.
him. It didn't even happen, folks.
Top 5 needs to get the sampling rights from 50 Cent for the Many Man beat. If Top 5 popped out with a Toronto version of Many Men, he going straight to the top. He's going to be top 6 after that one, man.
On BD. Now, one thing about killing a nigga and he don't die is he gonna troll on BD. He might troll.
Right.
Some niggas get the picture like, damn, I could have been dead. Let me fall back. But niggas like Top 5, it ain't gonna do nothing but make him worse. I'm telling you, folks. I ain't even gonna lie, folks. Like, that shit makes some niggas worse on BD, folks. Like,
no cap.
Hey, I believe it, man. I believe it. I think if Top 5 actually comes back, we're all waiting, right? This is a massive pause, but we're all just waiting for Top 5 to pop out. We're waiting to hear what he's got to say. We're waiting to hear what's going on. I want to hear music from Top 5, but here's the problem, okay? Even since he got out of jail, ain't no music coming from Top 5. And this is the thing, a lot of people have been on my helmet recently talking about, oh, you're talking too reckless about the gangs, you're putting these guys down, you're calling people idiots for getting cases.
Nah, that shit be
I need
stupid.
to just remind everybody, I'm not a fan of crime, okay? I might report on true crime, but I've always, from the very start, okay, I've been consistent. I'm a fan of the music, okay? If a guy's got hella bodies, like King Von, and he's releasing genuinely good music, King Von, one of the best rappers to ever come out of Chicago. Maybe he is the best rapper to ever come out of Chicago. I was always a fan of the music first.
He was hard,
and then the story is a multiplying factor for the music, all right? The story can 10x the music's impact, or it can flatline the music's impact, all right? If the story, you know what I'm saying? Look, is what it is. If you get exposed in the wrong way, if you get exposed in the right way, that's going to give you motion. But what I will say, excuse me, I'm a little bit ill right now, but I'm still popping up for the video. But I'm feeling rough. I'm not going to lie, I'm feeling rough. But what I am seeing that I think is interesting, Top 5 ain't releasing music, but Pressa is. All right, Pressa's just released a new song, and I did see people hating on this, okay, and I want to set the record straight, because I saw people hating on Pressa's new song, right? He just dropped a song officially, Kawi, and people were saying, oh, he ain't got that many views on the song. This is a visualizer. When have you ever seen a song's visualizer doing hella numbers? Now, I just seen Starter Baby just dropped a new song. I'm going to have to check that out. That might be a whole nother video, because we didn't, you know what I'm saying? I just caught the follow of Starter Baby today, okay? I don't know if that's good or bad, but I'm going to have to go and check that one out, and we're going to have to see what Starter Baby, because everyone's waiting to hear what he got to say right now. But anyway, look, Pressa just released a song. It's only a visualizer. This ain't an official video, right? Calm down, people. Don't be hating on the next man's work rate because he hasn't had time to film the music video yet, okay? But Pressa just released a new song. This is dropped, and you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie, I ain't giving this a listen yet, but I might have to just run this one quickly and let you know my thoughts. Okay, so I'm listening through to the song. So first off, right, I'm liking the flow, I'm liking the beat, it's a vibe, but I just heard a lyric. I don't know about this. Look, I don't want to get copyrighted, all right, but I just heard a little lyric. I heard something about a knife. I'm gonna play like 2 seconds of this, all right? And this is, you know what I'm saying? Pressa, please don't send them hitters at my head, man. You hear that? He said I just whipped that knife until it almost broke. What? Now look, I ain't really heard Toronto mans talk about knives until this, man. This was just 1 day ago, but look, okay, look. It's a hard song, man. It's a hard song. I'm gonna have to keep going. Okay, the song is hard. There's a couple lyrics in there that got me raising my eyebrows. I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to get copyrighted, so you might have to go and just decode this tune yourself. Okay, go and look up Pressa's tune. Go check that out. Go decode that one yourself. But I'll tell you what, the comments are interesting, all right? People saying top 5 punch in the air right now. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, it probably is, all right? But you know what I'm saying, okay? A couple of them lyrics probably got top 5 punch in the air. But look. All I want is music from top 5. I'm trying to hear a song, okay? I know that there was this rumored song, I beat a murder case. I'm trying to hear that, all right? I'm trying to hear music, okay? That's all. That's what it is. I'm trying to hear music. But look, that's not the only one, all right? Meanwhile, top 5's been completely silent. Pressa's been active, okay? He's got another song that the people are saying on Torontology, he went crazy. They're saying he switched up his whole sound, all right? Once again, I'm gonna run this. I'm gonna pause this recording, and I'm gonna listen to a little of this. I'll tell you what I think. Yeah, this one sounded hard too. This one's a little bit more. It's got the kind of emotional vibe to it. It's more like a piano. This sounded like an intro to me, all right? But again, I rate Pressa, okay? Love Pressa, love Boondog, love Top 5, love everyone from out of the city, okay? Love everyone from all sides of the war I'm rocking with, okay? I've been a big fan of Doovie, all of that stuff. But I'm feeling this, all right? And look, all I'm looking for is music, all right? All I'm looking for is music. So Pressa's been getting busy. Not only did he drop that official visualizer, okay, but he's actually dropped a whole bunch of unreleased songs onto the BFR YouTube channel, right? So there's a few songs, and I did see him actually post. I can't remember if it was on Instagram or if I saw someone repost it on Reddit. But I heard Pressa is dropping a bunch of unreleased songs, just letting a few little unreleased songs simmer down.
I'm about to check them out, man. Because I don't know what them boys sound
asking,
like.
Look, what are you guys feeling? He's going to start dropping music soon. I mean, look at the Richard Millie collection, all right? Is this the alleged stolen pink Richard Millie from Julian CEO? I don't know. He's got the rainbow skeleton AP. That's like $500,000 right there, okay? He's not playing around. He's got chains for days. The BFR guys are up, all right? I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what sort of investments they're making, but I might need them to manage my money. I might need the BFR mutual fund in a minute, okay? Because these guys are up on another level. But anyway, there's a few songs on there that you can go and check out, all right? There's some classics too. Let's not get copyrighted right now. But obviously, Boondog had a song out a month ago. I was feeling that one too. But there's a bunch of unreleased Pressa that's just popped up out here, man. So you got to go and check those out and let them know what you're feeling, all right? And I'll keep it real. I haven't had enough time because I've been sick today to go through all of these songs. But you know what I mean? I'm trying to hear what's going on, okay? They were saying that there's apparently an unreleased song by Pressa called GGGK, but that one's not surfaced, all right? If that one's here, I ain't heard it yet. But you're going to have to go check that out, all right? Because that's the latest, all right? That's the latest from the streets of Toronto, okay? I'm not going to lie. I'm feeling like this Julian situation is a little bit crazy, okay? It's a little bit crazy. I feel like I'm surprised he's even talking like that online. But what do you guys think, man? Let me know. I will be back with more comprehensive coverage of all of these cases that you want me to keep track of. I definitely want to do another queso update when that trial gets back into gear this week. I got a whole bunch of updates, but right now I'm a little under the weather. I'm a little bit sick.
Look, man, shout out Trap Lil Ross, man. That was a good video, man. Nah. I don't really know too much about these Toronto guys, man, or wherever they from, or Top 5 or UK. I don't know where they from. I don't know what their music sound like, but I am finna check them out though. You know what I'm saying? Just because they name popping right now in the media, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. But y'all let me know in the comments, man. Am I late or shit? Is they music high or is they just, you know what I'm saying, some rich motherfuckers that happen to make music? You know what I'm saying? Because I don't really look. If you just rich and make music, I ain't. You know what I'm saying? Like if you ain't good at music, bro, I ain't finna listen to that shit. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't finna listen to your shit just cause you rich. That I ain't no dick riding ass nigga like that. If you can't rap, I ain't finna listen to your motherfucking ass. But shit, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. This is Lewski, man. You watching Lewski Views, go on like and subscribe, man. Join the tribe, you feel me? I'm gone.
I'ma keep residing my weaving. On your touch with 20 more pieces, I'm trying to dance.